Fellas, just finished the chest workout, man. Sick as fuck right now. Uh, but we still pushing through, man. But I was doing question and answer on my Instagram story today, man, and I had a guy ask me, like, how does he stay in the gym during a breakup? Said he going through a breakup. It's hard for him to go to the gym. And it seems like a lot of y'all go through that, man. And it's like the pain of the breakup, the shit that you're going through, it causes you to not want to do what the fuck you need to do. Want to go to the gym. Want to meal prep. Want to get up and go to that job that you don't like going to, right? And the thing is, fellas, like, going through a breakup is probably the best possible thing for you. Here's why. It puts you in it brings a certain amount of pain in you, man. A certain amount of hurt that it takes so much time for it to actually go away. Right? And when he asked me that, my response to him was, the first thing I said was, I was sorry to hear that for you, bro. You know, because I know how that feels, bro. Fellas, in 2023, of November of 2023, I was in a relationship of, I believe, 4 years, 3 or 4 years. Our anniversary was November 16th of 2023. Our relationship ended, I believe, 2 days before our 4-year anniversary. And at that time, fellas, I was already on my journey to getting into the best shape of my life. I had lost 100 pounds. I was getting super lean, man. I was locked the fuck in. I had 2 jobs. Everything was clicking. And the young lady that I was with at the time, she wasn't, she supported what the fuck I was doing, but she wasn't on the same timing as me, fellas. And I felt our relationship slipping. I felt us going in separate directions, right? As much as we fucked with each other, I knew that eventually I was going to have to end it. Because, fellas, as I started to improve more and more, I started to realize that I wasn't being the best boyfriend, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was because I was just so focused, so locked in, so time consumed with working 2 jobs, staying in the gym, counting my macro. Like, I was obsessed with getting to the next level, starting my fitness business, fellas. Like, I would rarely have time to spend time and be present as a significant other, right? And I felt it coming to an end, fellas. But one of the things I was so scared of, man, was actually ending it. I was scared to have that conversation. Even though I was getting into the best shape of my life, I was getting better and better and better, there was still that little bitch inside me that didn't want to have that tough conversation. Didn't want to leave it on the table and just say what it is. Cause I knew, fellas, I knew eventually it was gonna end. And I'm telling you, fellas, this girl loved every bone of my body. Would do anything for me. Stay by my side through thick and thin. And fellas, sometimes you get those kind of people in your life, and it's just not the time for them. You know what I'm saying? And as much as as good as she was to me, fellas, I knew that it just wasn't that time. You know what I'm saying? For me to be a good boyfriend to somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I was hitting her or no shit like that. I just wasn't present, fellas. My mind wasn't in it. I wasn't the relation. I just had a girl. I wasn't really present within the relationship. You know what I'm saying? And eventually it ended because I did some fuck shit. I got caught texting another girl and she left. Broke her, completely crushed her. And that shit sucks. Because for one, fellas, I didn't end the relationship how I was supposed to. Two, I ended up crushing this girl. Something that she would never expect me to do. Right? And it was so, I couldn't even lie. I just owned up to it once I got caught. And basically how I got caught, fellas, it was my girl had my location. My girl at the time had my location. And I was at a Starbucks and I was texting this chick, man, back and forth on some flirting shit. Knowing that, me and this chick never met up or slept with each other, no shit like that. But I was entertaining texting her. My girl had my location. And I was at the Starbucks working on some client work. But the girl had texted me. And I'm responding to these messages, fellas, thinking I'm being sneaky, thinking I'm being grimy as a motherfucker, right? And my girl was coming to surprise me at the Starbucks. She had my location. I was just going on PTO. It was about to be our anniversary, and she came to surprise me. And fellas, I remember this shit like it was yesterday, man. I will never forget. As I'm sending a message back to this other girl, my ex reads the message in the back of my ear that I'm sending to this girl, right? She had ended up popping up, sneaking around and kind of popping up on me, kind of trying to surprise me type shit, like for our anniversary, so we could spend time together. But little did she know I was texting another chick. And around this time, fellas, like I said, I was getting a lot of attention from other women. I was getting in better shape. I was starting to become more attractive. And I did some shit that I shouldn't have done. You know what I'm saying? And I regret, that's one of the biggest regrets I have was doing that. But fellas, at the end of the day, there's nothing that I can change at this point. And that night crushed her, man. Like literally crying, throwing, like she was literally throwing up. And I hate to say this story because I don't want to put her in that kind of light because she is a dope chick. But fellas, that's the last night I seen that girl. We broke up. We ended it. She left. And she had every right to, but to leave. You know what I'm saying? And even though it was my fault, fellas, like the amount of heartbreak that she had and then that I had to see that she had, I also was broken, bro. Because it was my fault. I fucked up. I wasn't shit. I hurt somebody who really rocked with me. You know what I'm saying? And it really, really fucked my head up, fellas. I called my mom. I was bawling, crying because I fucked up so bad. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy to be like, well, you only sorry you got caught. And that's a valid statement. But it was genuine hurt, fellas. It wasn't sorry I got caught. It was just sorry that it's just instant regret. Instant fucking regret. And that shit broke me, man. That shit broke me. And it was hard, fellas. It was hard to go to the gym. It was hard to stay on my macros. And at the time, as hard as it was, fellas, as hurt as I was, as numb as I was those days, fellas, the gym was all I had, right? The gym was all I had, fellas. And I had two options. It was either just stop, just quit, just be in pain, just be hurt, just stop going to the gym, stop counting my macros, gain a bunch of weight, you know what I'm saying? Just live with the depression. And this is coming from the motherfucker who fucked up, fellas. I can only imagine how she dealt with this shit. I still haven't seen this girl since that day. That's my last memory of her, right? And I could have turned to drinking, smoking, not going to the gym no more, just saying fuck it and starting to fuck with a bunch of different other women too. I could have did all of that, fellas, but one thing that saved me was, as hurt as I was, as painful as it was, that period of my life was, fellas, I turned to the gym. I leaned more into the gym. I became more invested into the gym, in my body, in my physique, in my mindset, right? Learning, growing. Because, fellas, I was, on my part, that was the most grimiest, fucked up shit I've ever done to somebody. And I've been working and making myself into somebody who would never do that again. This is the reason I've never been in a relationship. This is the reason that I do not take a lot of women serious, fellas, because I don't want to put them through that pain, and I don't want to go through the stress of having to be so present in a relationship when I know I'm trying to get to my goals, man. I'm just so obsessed, so stuck on getting to where I want to be. I don't want to be in another relationship until I'm exactly where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? And to the guy who asked me, about the heartbreak, the advice I have for him is take it and turn it into the greatest transformation of your life. Right? Your situation may be different. Right? You may be the one getting cheated on. You may be on the other side of it. Your girl may be cheating on you. You found out. You see the messages. You figure out that she been fucking over you. And I've been on that side of it too, fellas. And my advice to any man and any dude who going through that right now, brother, this is the perfect time for you to dive in 100%. Dive in the gym 100%. Dive in your mindset. Dive into reading. Dive into self-improvement 100%. Because the pain that you feeling right now, brother, believe it or not, is all the energy and all the drive you need to get you to that next level. Fellas, ever since I went through that shit, right? Everything just been going up. My focus got better, right? My training sessions got better. My mindset got better. I started improving. Because even though I fucked up and the relationship ended, I knew I was going to have to end it eventually. And I knew that wasn't the relationship for me. I had more work I needed to do on myself. So as fucked up as it ended, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. Because it forced me to take that pain and grow the fuck up, man. And fellas, here's a sad reality that you got to understand. As much as as ass as it sounds, even if you get cheated on or you do the cheating or whatever happens in the breakup, whatever caused it, anything, there's something that you did to cause whatever happened. There's some sort of inadequacy in you that caused that shit to happen, whether she cheated on you or you cheated on her, right? She seen something in that motherfucker. She was bouncing on his dick that you didn't have. Maybe you were jealous. Maybe you were insecure. Maybe you lacked confidence. Maybe you were a fat fuck. Whatever insecurity or inadequacy that you had, brother, caused that to happen. And what you must understand, fellas, is that it always is your fault. No matter what, you have to hold some sort of accountability. Whether she cheated, whether you cheated, whether it was mutual, there was something that you did to cause that. Is it fucked up? Yes. But is it the fucking truth that you got more work to do? Yes. And fellas, ever since I went through my breakup, I've been obsessed with just improving, getting better, day by fucking day, day by day, day by day, day by day. In the gym, reading, sharpening my mindset, getting better with women to a certain extent. Not having them as the focus, but just getting better with dealing with them and handling them and integrating them into my life instead of putting my life to the side to try to please them. Right? And that was one thing that I really struggled with, fellas, when I was in a relationship, into integrating a woman into my purpose, my relationship into my purpose. Right? And it caused a lot of stress. It caused a lot of envy, unnecessary envy towards that person because she didn't deserve it. She just loved me and wanted to be around me more and more. But I was just going in a direction of my life where I just couldn't. And that's okay, fellas. That's okay. But to the guy who asked me about the breakup, man, use all of that pain, bro, whatever it was. Feel it every day and turn it into something great, bro. I turned it into something great. You can turn it into something great. Right? I leaned in on my best friends. I leaned in on the gym. I leaned in on my business. I leaned in going hard on my job, right? Created more opportunities for myself when it came to my career. All of that shit, man. I just leaned in to everything improving myself. No matter the circumstance, you can always be better, fellas. And take that pain and use it to be better. Genuinely. And that's all you can do, bro. Like, it hurt. It hurt, bro. It hurt losing that motherfucker. It hurt when that girl cheat on you. It hurt when she ghost you. It hurt when she play you for a fool. It hurt. Motherfucker that you thought you was gonna be with is gone now. It hurt, bro. It hurt. That shit hurt bad. You know what I'm saying? But the great thing about pain, fellas, is it can always be turned into power. You need to be able to turn pain into progression and pain into power. That is how you get better. That is why I'm in the gym, fellas. That is why I read, fellas. That is why I make these videos, fellas, to get y'all into better shape. It's all through pain. It all sparked through heartbreak, bro. And that's why I'm making this video right now to the guy who asked me that. Just continue to get better, bro. 1% better, right? The number one thing you can focus on, fellas, is your fitness. Because you can control what the fuck you put in your mouth. And you can control whether you go to the gym or not. And if you can't make it to a gym, you can do at-home workouts. You can do push-ups, right? 150 push-ups a day, right? You can control, like I said, you can control what the food you put in your mouth. But one thing you cannot do, brother, is let this shit bury you. Don't let this shit kill you, bro. Don't let this motherfucking heartbreak, don't let this breakup be the death of you, bro. And here's the great thing, even if she did cheat on you, make that bitch pay. With all due respect to the women out here, if she cheated on you, make that bitch pay. Tell her thank you. You turned me into the fucking monster that I needed. Make her pay. Make them pay. Everybody who slept on you, every chick who ghosted you, every chick who played you to the left, make her ass pay. By all means. And I'm not saying make her pay and rub it in her face. I'm not saying make her pay and be like, ah, bitch, fuck you. Fellas, the only way to make her pay is success. Is you improving. Because at the end of the day, fellas, it's not for them. Yes, we can use them. We can use the pain that they gave us to help us progress. But it's not about proving them wrong. It's about proving yourself right. That they was wrong about you, bro. I've been played before. I've been ghosted before. Fellas, I've been ghosted so much. It's funny. I think every dude has been ghosted at some point, bro. Multiple times. Right? You get to a point to where you just got to take that shit on the chin and keep pushing. But it sucks. It's ass, bro. It's ass. Right? It take a hit of your pride. But every time I get ghosted, every time I get played with, every time a motherfucker play me for a fool, I laugh. I smile. I internalize it. And I thank him. And I turn the fuck up even more. I make my videos even better. I do my fucking workouts even harder. Right? I edit the video even colder. I apply more and more pressure. The more pain that is brought to me, the more pressure that I fucking apply. And that's what you must do, fellas, to get over heartbreak. Become 1% better every day. And eventually, over time, fellas, the pain will subside. It will go away. With time, fellas, it'll go away. But don't let the shit break you. Don't let the shit kill you. Use that motherfucker to become better. And fellas, if you a man, you may be going through a breakup right now. You may be going through a hard time. 2026 is here. And you going through a breakup. And you looking for something to get better. You looking for something to turn to get your mind off of it, brother. Because I struggle with the same shit. I wanted something to get my mind off it. And what I lean to, fellas, is the gym. And you may be a man that needs to lean into something. And I can assure you it's the gym that you need. And if you're looking to work one-on-one with me so that you can lean into the gym and turn that pain into progression, I want you to book the link down below. See if we can work one-on-one together and we can be a great fit. But even if you don't, brother, just continue to get better. 1% better every single day. I make this video because I care, bro. I really do give a fuck about y'all. And when I hear shit like heartbreak, breakups, the gym is the thing that can heal you, bro. I can assure you. But fellas, that's the video for today, man. Like I said, if you're looking to work one-on-one with me, make sure you book the call down below. But I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.